located on Summit Avenue. The House of Ruth will be taking those properties. They are a program partner. At 204 Summit and 321 Summit, we will be putting in playgrounds is there for the area children. And at 400 Summit, they are proposing that they do a community garden. Once the properties have been demolished, they will be backfilled with clean dirt. So it will be safe to have a garden at that location. 531 Reed Street and 425 West 8th. At this point, we're just going to have these properties greened, just grass planted back once the clean dirt gets in. We do not have a buyer for those properties at this time. We're hoping that once they're clean, or maybe after the meeting today, someone will say, hey, I'd love to have that property.
Hope so.
So all I'm asking today is just your blessing to move forward with the project as I've spoken, and that no one has any objections to then use of those properties.
Is there any match required from us?
There is match required. There is a 10% match for the program. The city council has already agreed to $12,300 match. The UEA has given $5,000 match. The Redevelopment Commission has promised $2,500 match, as well as the House of Ruth has a private donor that has given them money for $2,000. So I should have my match fairly covered. You know, of course, there's always those unforeseen problems like underground storage tanks or, you know, hopefully I
Surprises.
don't any type of surprises on my project,
Yeah.
but I should be covered should any of those surprises come up.
Good. Okay, you guys or gals, got any
Diana,
questions?
this is the same program that the other cities have been using in it. I've
It
seen
is.
some articles on it.
Our application is due September the 15th. We will know whether we're funded on October 24th. We are the 6th division of this. We're in the last division. So we're in the last round of counties to get funded on this.
I'd like to make a motion for Diana to move forward with this blight, what's it called, blight elimination program?
Second. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Did we get a second?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. You've heard the motion and a second that we allow Diana to proceed with the blight elimination program grant. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. Okay, Diana, that's all we
And
need.
what I'll probably do is just get together a letter, since the minutes won't be approved by the time this grant has to be sent in. I'll just get a letter and let all of you sign it if that's
That'd be great.
agreeable.
That'd be great.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Diana. Appreciate
You did a
that.
good job on grant. Thank you. Okay, Donna has arrived. We'll back up here about the piano moving thing that she wants to do.
My apologies.
This is unusual. We've never had this request before, I don't believe. but-
Well, first of all, I want John to look at this.
2 minutes, truck.
Well, I have your history lesson for today.
Is there a test?
Yeah.
There'll be a quiz later.
Quiz, pop quiz.
No quizzes.
No quizzes,
No,
huh?
sorry about that. We don't do quizzes.
Darn it. That's just a little history of Albert Krell and how he came to Connersville. So as you know, we loaned a piano to the city to use at the Roberts Building. Since then, we have been offered another Krell piano that's in the Methodist Church. And it's more ornate. It would go nicely with our church display at the museum. So what I'm proposing is, instead of you having to move the piano that you borrowed back to the museum, help us get this one from the church to the museum, and you can have the one that's at the Roberts Building. And then everybody will have a Krell piano.
Anybody from the street department here today? So there's one out there.
Mike.
Nobody. No, that's disgusting.
No one here?
Mike was, I just saw Mike.
Oh, he's not straight.
Oh, that's right. So you miss a month missing.
Those would be the,
He changed jobs.
those would be the
Change
people we
shirts.
would need to call on, wouldn't it?
They have to have our permission to be with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Baker, have you read something that?
Yeah, it's an agreement, pardon my voice, whereby the piano is being gifted to the city, it basically. And
It's essentially the deed of gift that we use, but we just reverse the,
yeah, I see it. One Krell piano, manufactured in Connersville, Indiana, estimated value of $100, is being gifted by the city to Historic Connersville, by Historic Connersville. Is the donor and the city is the donee. Anyone else see that?
Donna, the one that's in the church, is it on the main floor? Is it gonna? do you
I think
know?
it's,
in the
I
basement.
think it's in the
Is it in the
basement.
basement? Okay.
I've been working around it.
Okay. I
And you
remember
want it
seeing
gone, don't you?
Oh, no, I'm not
Come
complaining.
on, work with
Just
us.
Is there any difference, that might raise the question, is there any difference in value of these two pianos?
I doubt it.
So it wouldn't be, that wouldn't be an issue?
No, old upright pianos are kind of,
Heavy.
they're heavy and they're
Heavy.
obsolete. But the reason that we'd like to have this one is that we already have a player piano in the museum, which is what you have at the Roberts Building
Okay.
this time. And this one is not, the one that's at the Methodist Church is not a player. It's just a piano, and it's a little more ornate, so it would be kind of nice to have it there to be able to put it with the church display things and be able to say, I'm pretty sure the Methodist Church bought that piano new sometime around 1915 maybe. So we have some other church items there that it would fit in with nicely. And it ties in with, as you guys have seen, you know, we've been doing Memory Lane antiques and arts and crafts at the Newkirk Mansion. And Albert Krell actually bought the building that had housed William Newkirk's furniture factory. Newkirk built it, and then he sold that building to the Krell Company. So,
Melissa, do you have a comment?
Yeah, I talked to David Joe, he said if it's approved, we'll move it.
Oh, okay, thank you. The superintendent of the street said that once this board gives approval, why they will take action to move it for you. Okay, Jane, Mike, Ron, what do you guys want to do?
I think I'd like to make a motion to have the city move the piano for the
Second.
Historical Society. It'd be great.
Okay,
I
for the
do have a
motion.
pair of piano movers if they'd like to borrow.
you're just on it, aren't you? That'd be great.
I didn't say move the piano, I said piano movers.
That'd be great.
The actual tool.
Yeah, and the one you have at the Roberts Building, they used it for that play that they put on for the bicentennial. It could use a tuning, but as far as being usable and I think it would be nice, given that you're doing the bluegrass up there now, it might even be of some use to those folks. So I think it's a win-win for all of us. And be sure and come to Newkirk on September the 14th and visit, take a tour and see the arts and crafts. So,
Okay, for the motion, I have a second to we allow the street department to assist in moving this piano. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed? Okay, motion passed.
thank you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Approval of the handicap parking sign at 2909 Ohio. Chief Counselor, we have something on that for us?
Emma Moore, who lives at 2909 Ohio Avenue, has requested a handicap sign in front of her house, so she can get to and from her car much easier. And I do have a letter here from her doctor, Dr. Bronlin, and requesting that due to her handicap, that she could definitely use a space directly in front of her house. That's her only access for her transportation needs. So I asked to the board at this time, if they'd be so kind to approve that.
I move we approve the handicap sign in front of 2099 Ohio Avenue at this time.
Second.
Heard the motion that we allow the handicap parking sign in front of 2909 Ohio. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. Motion passed. We forward this on to council, and they will have a final say, but I don't think there's any problem. Okay, resolution 2014-35, a transfer in the park. It is $6,937.25 from non-reverting operating fund to summer camp 1275, rent for the center of $250. Softball $1,145 and soccer $4,987 for a total of $6,937.25.
I move we approve the transfer of Resolution 2014-35.
Second, please.
All in favor of approving this transfer in the park, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. Okay. Resolution 2014-36 has to do with Jason Richardson's disciplinary hearing. And Mr. Baker, would you explain that to us, please?
Right. As you know, we entered into an agreed modification of employment status with Mr. Richardson on or about July 2nd. And he was put on administrative leave pending a disciplinary hearing until, and that time was to terminate around September 2nd, 2014. But since then, his attorney has filed a motion for extension of time, and furthermore, the officer has been charged with a crime in the Fayette Superior Court. And the Indiana Code 36834 provides that no disciplinary hearing can be held until the criminal charge is completely disposed of at the local criminal court level. So in other words, that motion for extension of time is I think moot in that we can't do anything anyway. No action can be taken until the criminal charge is disposed of. So I think we ought to show that by resolution that we are not considering granting that motion for extension of time for the reasons set out in the resolution.
I move we approve Resolution 2014-36.
I'll second.
He's on unpaid leave, is that right?
Yes.
But his benefits continue, is that
Yes.
correct, during that period? Motion is second, we approve resolution.
I did, Fran.
I'm
I second, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
2014-36, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. Resolution 2014-36 is approved by the board. Departmental matters, utility department, Superintendent Mike Bottomley and Assistant Superintendent Brad Culver. Welcome to the meeting, Mike.
Yeah, just a couple things. The first thing is an announcement. Due to all the rain we had over the weekend, the Grand Avenue project, the closure has been moved to Friday, September the 5th. That will be from the intersection of 21st Street in Grand to the intersection of 23rd Street in Grand. The intersections will be closed, but that should be in the paper and advertised. Thought it would be great. The second thing is meters. Should have got a bid on your packet.
Yes.
I know Brad and guys have been trying to figure out exactly how many meters we're going to need to finish this project off. And we have 300, but we have counted, checked the trucks. We're going to need 365 of these meters to finish the project. These are the bodies at $35.95 a piece for $13,121. That should be, get us by.
I have a figure of 22,365. What is?
Oh, there's two, if you look, there's two options. They totaled the options, so we will be the with option A.
But that was only for
That's-
300
yeah.
meters. so you
Yeah,
don't
but the
want
new
that
total is
right.
$13,121 now.
13,125.
$13,121.75.
How many meters was that?
365,
65?
360,
365.
365.
And those have to be ordered yet, Mike?
Yes, yeah, it'll be 5 or 6 weeks,
So we're gonna still try to get this done before the end of the year, or will that be possible?
yes.
Yeah, they got
If we
them
get
on the shelf?
When we said, yeah, I think shipping date September 29th,
Okay,
so.
that'd be great. Let's get them done before cold weather.
But there's some things we can do in between time, so.
Okay.
We okay on the finances, clerk treasurer? Paying for this?
It'll be paid the same way. It'll come out of the water bond and sewer bond.
Sewer.
I think we still have enough.
Stormwater, yeah.
Do you keep any of these meters in stock in case of failures, or?
Not many, they try not to eat too much backstock because of the
Okay.
noise.
So what do you need from us?
Just, I guess, approval to purchase these meters.
Okay. You heard Mike's motion that request for the 365 meters for the water company, 13,121, is that the money?
Yep,
Yeah.
75 cents.
And these are Badgers, right?
Yeah, these are the retrofits.
I'll make that motion to allow Mike to purchase the 365 Badger meters that we need to finish this project for a cost of $13,121.75.
I'll second.
Need the motion to second that we approve purchase of these meters. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed? Okay, Mike.
Okay, thanks.
Anything else?
Thank you.
That'll be it.
Thank you. Under old business, anyone have anything for us under old business? Ron, you have any projects?
Nothing that's changed anyway. We did have a meeting with Mr. Stoops, putting together figures and proposals, but nothing definitive. Haven't got to talk to the Wells family yet. Kind of got a little situation there on paying Napote's invoice of $2,000. The mayor approved it, but we don't know what we're going to put it under, I guess. Is that right, Julie?
Well, there's nowhere to pay it from.
So
To see
we got to
what
pay
he had
Napote's
in
fee.
plan for that.
So, but I did get the okay from the mayor to do it, so now we just got to figure out where it's coming from.
Has the property been appraised?
Yes.
That's what this is for?
I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, oh, for the appraisal,
Yes.
okay. Mike, you have anything you'd like to bring up?
Just one question from the last meeting. Have we gotten anybody to take the lower log cabin yet, or is it still in dormant stage, or does anybody know?
We authorize the street department to go get it at its present location and bring it and store it, I believe,
Yeah.
on utility
Sewage
property.
treatment Down by the sewage treatment plant.
Yes.
We're gonna
They
cover
went
that.
and looked at it, but we haven't moved it.
Okay,
It's going down there somewhere.
okay, Brett. Tomorrow you going?
New office.
As soon as, yeah, they're working on it.
So in answer to my question, we still have nobody that wants it, correct?
I don't know that we ever had anybody that wanted it.
That's all I have, Brent.
Jane, you have anything?
Just want everyone to be patient as everyone works around Grand Avenue and learns their path, and just remember that 24th and 20th Street, east and west, will be open, but the intersections of 21st, 22nd, and 23rd will not be for several months.
The youngsters that live there, they have to go to a corner for pickup?
Yeah,
or what?
busing's all been situated, so that's not a problem, but just a reminder to folks
Mhm. Okay.
to give the construction workers leeway, and that, appreciate that.
You think, Mr. Baker, you have anything for us?
No, I don't have anything, thank you.
Okay. Okay, miscellaneous business, I'm not sure between old business and miscellaneous business, but I think it's all. Okay, let's go to claims, including the payroll. Mike, you want to give us the utilities?
Yes, utilities, excuse me. Water was $84,264.73. Waste treat was $113,046.78. And stormwater was $28,593.86. Thank you for straightening that out, Judy.
Okay, thank you. The city, 135 total claims, $78,244.37. This does not include the payroll, which is approximately $350,000 for the past 2 weeks. Okay, you've heard the claims. What's your pleasure?
I move we approve the claims as they've been submitted.
There a second?
Second.
All those in favor of approving the claims, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None opposed. Go to public forum. There's no public, so, well, I guess you're public, but if you want to speak.
I didn't spoke.
Melissa, I know you want to. Brad, would you like to speak? No, you I can't get anybody to speak, so what do you guys want to do? Would you like to adjourn?
So moved.
So move. Second.
All in favor of adjourning the meeting, say aye.
Aye.
No one opposed, so we'll adjourn this meeting, Board of Safety.
I like how you